Not getting it all done, but one piece at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 4. I'm not sure if it's which reality I can come on from. House square. If I took one of these blocks and put this whole thing on my page, all these numbers on my page, I go 1, 4, 7. What does this resemble? 1 and 4, in between is 2 and 3. 4 and 7, in between is 5 and 6. 6 and 2 is 8. 5 and 3 is 8. 6 and 2, 5 and 3. In between is 5 and 4. I can do it all on a 2 pair of dice. 7 is the end. 6 is life. 7 is the end. In the only birth, in the only sky under the dome. Where it's being filled? From the mouth, the waterfall. Open the feed bag, we open it from up here. If we're opening the bag at the top, we need space. All this space above the bag, you need to open all that space so we can fill the bag all the way up for whatever's coming down into the bag. And then we hold it in that space. So we need that tunnel. We need all these tunnels. The Y letter. Those are the 3 tunnels. One is the tail. The other 2 will be the ears of the cat. The ears of the cat and the tail of the cat equaling to your 120 degree, 3 times 360 degrees. When we fill up a feed bag, we put it under and we pull it back. We're holding on to 3 areas, which are C's, and pulling it back. That would be the delta angle because we are the angle that is filling the bag. Here's your 4 directions. Here's your 120 degrees. Here's the cat's ear. The cat's ear is open, and he can turn his ear all the way to the side. And all he has is his tail to talk to after that. This is your 3 and your 4 directions coming together. Your AC, is that the way it would be? Your A or your C? Your C comes around, and you connect here, all the way around to the tail over here. That's your C. This is your open mouth. This is your A. For your B to C. Because this part of your B, do you follow what I'm saying? You're walking forward. If you're walking forward, you're walking through wherever you're walking. You're not walking there. You're not walking there. If you were a ball, if you were a bat, however you would be, the circumference of what you are is penetrating this area. Therefore, the rest of all the areas close around you up to the point of your good vibration. That is your zone. And the area space it takes for the good vibration to come in, which is everyone's zone. I came back into this video to do this, to show you what S and T, R and U, O and X. In S and T, there is a 19 and a 20. There's a lot that happens with 19 and 20. 20, okay, is on each side, this side and this side, the opposite side of each other. 40, or 4, is on 4 sides, 4 areas, 90 degrees each for 360 degrees. 20, 39, the cube. 21 plus or minus the cube from the connecting 10 world. And 77, the 7th gate, the doorway between. Let's call it the gateway or the mouth. How can we call it the gateway or the mouth? I have a design for that. In fact, if you really want to look at the design would be no more than this. Over here. You go from inside of 5, you go out to in between the line, you go all the way up, you go all the way out, and you go all the way around. Now, how many moves did I make? How many moves did I make? That's what the design is going to look like, but I'm going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back here, 7. Now watch this. 1 over on this angle. The payas in Hebrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open mouth, 1 and 4, where your chin and your, well, actually, I think this should be 4 and 7. I think 1 should be where your forehead is, but this is the calculator. Maybe it's like this, your DNA talks and walks. So you come up like this angle over here, creating that G or that E. Anyways, I didn't want to bring that up. So anyways, yes, I did want to bring it up. So let me, whoop. So we're going to get back to number 39. 39 and 21 that fit together, right? 2 and 1. What is the 2 and 1? 2 plus 0. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 and 1. 1 and 8 is 9. 2 and 1 is 3. They reflect each other. RU says the sky in the sky. It's saying the Saturn sky, and it's saying the eye in the sky, the moon. 18 and 21. 21 would be Kentucky, New York, reversed from each other, which would be Tennessee and Indiana, if I'm stand me corrected. The third part about OX, why do I choose these? They're all in between each other. The only one that's missing is the 16 and 23. I missed the 16 and 23 because 16 is the light and 23 is the creation of the light. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 6 and 5, 11. 1, 6 is the light. It is the only 7. 7 and 11 is the gateway. So automatically knows when the gateway is there, the light is within. So 16 and 23. This 24th letter says sex and the egg and the ox because this reaches piano center C. This reaches G in the piano. More like a guru in the sky. Guru in the sky, right? Kangaroo, C-A-N, D-A-C, transfer from one side to the other side. You take the N, you take a V, you put 2 V's on top of each other, you create an N, you connect them together, you create the N, and you tell everybody it's an N when it's not. When it's 2 right angles and left angle V's. Vis-a-vis means to be right on, like exact parallel to each other. 15, 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 is 8 and 6. 101 communication. This is 11. 5 and 11, 5 and 2, man 6, the heart of man is in the sky. This one over here, we add 6 more, this one becomes 27. 27 is 2 times 7, 2 plus 7, equals 9 and 14, equals 23. And out of this one, we have 23 creation, 16 bring the light. This one brings the light with ST in the sky. Automatic. What happens to this possession? 0 equals 6 equals 26. It equals to 63 is half of this. 63 is half of this. 126, when the spirit comes in, 126, 63 is half. But let's not form it. Because of 26 and its 2 sides, 13, 13, 13 is the highest number is 4. Okay? 5 is the number that's in between the middle. 1 and 5 is 2 running clocks. 2 and 6, what happens is alpha and omega are 1 and 2. So those are incoming. You know what I'm saying? You got your 2 butt cheeks, you got your 2 boobs, but you got the incoming and the outgoing, right? You got your megabytes in your hard drive. 26 is 13 and 13. Take away 1, 2, and 1. 11 times 11 is 121. Equals to 12, 24, 12. 2 clocks of the 24-hour day. It started out as a dog and it ends up as a cat because the spirit comes in. 13 and 12 is 25, 50, 25. 25, 50, 25, 50, the center of the dartboard. 75, 57, inside the year 57, 75. 25 and 25, 25 and 50 is 75, plus 6. Why? 50 equals 5, 6. Venus. It's the circle. When you see 50, it's a circle. And then it's what's inside the circle. Just like when you read the Bible. It's exactly like when you read the Bible. It says testimony, Timothy 8, and then it says 8.1. They don't say start at 8.0 because it's the totality. Every realm within its own, right? So now we have the 24-hour day. 2 and 1 is 3, 6, 3. In, out, 1221. 1221, the reverse side. If you want to reverse this, we're not going to do this. This brings me my AC power. And what is this? This is the LM letter. This is the letter of L and M. Lem in French says to love. It also is a pronunciation for the lemon. This is ABC. This one is repeated. It doesn't matter because this one is this one on the outside of this one. Like the earmuffs. Because there's the dice cube, the angle of the dice cube, right? But you don't see what the void, there's 4 white areas. The Holy Ghost, Venus. Doesn't anybody see Venus dressed in white? Does anybody see Venus dressed in white? The maiden. The white horse. The maiden. Okay, it's only 10 minutes. We all know the maiden. The maiden. The maiden. Look what they did to the maiden. They put ribs all over her. It was a press. Adam went, look, ribs. Connecting 2 sides together. I've got 1 page with 2 sides. Or is it the folding up of the page before you put it in your pocket, to fit in your pocket? See how this page comes? So when you read this page, when you reread this page, we now have this page over here. So I mark 1 on it. Now I want to write on the rest of the page, so I mark 2. Now I want to write on the other side of the page, I mark 3. Now I want to mark on the other side of the page, I mark 4. But this is not 4, and this is not the way it is. This is 1, okay? This one is 2, okay? Now when I flip it over to this side, okay, this one is 3. This one is 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. And then I open it, and the whole page opens up. So now it's 4, and 4.1, and 4.2, and 4.3, and 4.4. See the way this was in 4? And this was in 4? That means this page over here was in 2. This page was in 4. See, I don't know if I opened it right. This was in 4. This was in 2. This was in 4. This was in 4. And this one, because I open it down this way, is actually in 6. Is it in 6? This was in 2. No, hold on a second. Let me do this again. This is in 1. This is in 2. This is 3.1, 3.2. Forget about this. 3.1, 3.2. And then I open it this way. Okay, it becomes 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 areas to mark on. So I have 8 areas, right? No. Now we have this area over here. This one is number 5. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 5.1 to 5.8. 5.8. We had 4.1 to 4.4. We had 3.1 to 3.2. And then we had 1, 2, and 1. Because the first page is the back page. This is a back page. It's not a double page. When you open the first page to the book, this is the hardcover. Here's your first page. This is your preface. Your face is when you open the book and you have 2 pages to look at on each side. But I'm unfolding it to make it a little bit different. So we get 1 and 2, and then we get 3.1, 2, 4.1 to 4, 5. So we get 8, we get 4, we get 2. We're actually getting 14 areas to write on. Forget about 1 and 2. They have no moons. We don't need to write there. They told us there's no moons. Stay away. That's the area that's sent. Now, we're going to finish this off. We showed you what we get with this one over here. Add 6 because of 0 equals 2. Whoop, this is 6 over here. This equals to 45. This one, this 6 that I add, I'm adding it to the 1. This 21 becomes now 27. It becomes 2 and 7 equals to 9. 9 plus 39 equals to 48. 48 plus 6 equals to 54. This ST is equivalent to the IT world of the sun, the computer world run in the sun. Orange sun, red sun, yellow sun. Red is made by yellow and orange, yellow and red. Orange is made by yellow and red. The RU, this says within the street. 9 and 3 made within the sky. 9 and 3, 39, and 9 and 3 is 12, equaling to 51. Mars created 2, 3, 4 through the birth. Mars reflecting 2 moons inside our head, or the moons we run off of. Possibly that our moons works in conjunction with Mars moons, but I don't know what to add to this yet. This one is 51. This one becomes 54. This one over here is 6 and 8. That's a total of 14. This is 53. This becomes electric company. 14 becomes 5. 39 plus 5 equals to 44. 4 and 4. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 is P and H. Electric company with P and H equals to the 24 hours a day, something to do with current. 16 equals to the lights. Day and night, it equals to the lights of the day and night, reflecting of the sun, powering the sun perhaps. 39 plus 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 39 and 3 equals to 42. Again, counting for the mind. 8 and 6, the cat in the hat, counting for what's in the mind. 21, 2 and 1 is 3, and 9 is 12. I added 12. 2 and 4 is 6, and 6 is 12. Is 12 equals to 51. Why? What did I do here wrong? I did something wrong. 6 and 6, okay, this is no longer what it is, but these numbers are true. I'm just going to give you a new number. This number, the ox and the rue, the street and the ox, okay, now they both get 12. 3 and 9 is 12. 3 and 9 is 12. Equaling to 51. And at the same time, 12, 1 and 2 is 3, equaling to 42. They both get to be the same thing. They're both of the mind. The street and the mind, the delivery of the mind. And this one represents Nibiru. This one is Saturn. This one's representing Nibiru. 39 plus 3 equals to 42. The difference between this one over here, 39 because it gets the 6. But at the same time, this one will also equal to it, plus it'll get the 6. It says rust and oxidize within it. 39 and 39 is 78, and 39 again, 39 plus 1. Because 1 times 39 is 39. 39 plus 1, 39 plus 1 equals to 120. That value becomes 126. Now we add plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 6 equals to 126. Why did I add 2? Alpha, beta, 1 and 2. The passing between the center of anything. The passing between the center of anything. Bringing life to both sides. Bringing life to 360. We do one-phase calculation. Bring me the north, east, west, and south. Bring me the news. In French, it says, bring me the neos. Neos is northeast. Half of northeast. Anytime you see SO together, it's northeast. It's also number 6511 around the corner. 57, 23, 26, 69. What is this? The 26 hours. Here's what we're going to do. 26. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 equals 8 and 12, 20. 20 equals 26. 23 equals 23. 26 equals 26. The roulette wheel is exactly this in the center. Exactly this in the center. Exactly. It says the same thing. It goes 17, 20. 23, 26. This, 2 plus 5 equals 7. 0 plus 7 equals 0. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 6 plus 7 equals 13. The AC energy that passes through the center world and enters into the 2 worlds of man. In rotation is the transmission to the 8th heaven of the 0-5 passage, the 50 stars. Okay, the 50 stars is because all the worlds, 10, 10, 10, 10, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're connecting both sides. You connect 1 to 9, and 1, 2 to 8, and 3 to 7. You connect all the stars. This equals 8 by 5, 40, 40. And 13, 13, 5 and 8 is one of your 13s. 7 and 6 is one of your 13s. Your other 13 is your 9 and 4, 13. 9 and 4, 9 and 3, 9 and 4. 9 by 4 is your 36 creation that started at the beginning when we started talking about northeast, west, and south. West is the rotation, 7 times 4. And this over here is 7 times 4 also. 7 times 4, 7 plus 4 equals to this one. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is 7. East equals to 5, 6. Why don't we just put OST and stop? Because that's what this does. It creates an O. When you see this, 39, it shows 3 worlds. The highest number you can actually get is 39, because this is number 20. We only go 1 to 19. 1 to 19 and 1 to 19. Monopoly board is 1 to 19 this way, 1 to 19 this way, meeting at free parking. 19 is 1 to 18, and the R letter is the 18th letter in the A family, 18 plus 1. The S letter is ES. It's the 19th letter, minus 5. So the S is below the R. The 18th, the 17th letter is the Q letter, equals to 38. 3 and 8 equals to 11. 9 and 1 equals to 10. But R, 1 and 8 equals to 9. It's the highest number. 5, 6, and 39 equals to 45. ST. 39 and 5 and 1, 45. 45. ST. East. 39 and 1 and 5 from the 0 equaling to 6. And now add 6 again. East equals 51, automatically equaling to Mars, even though its numbers are different. 39 plus 6 is 45 equals to 45. Now how did I get 41 out of this? 1 and 5 is 6, and 39 is 45. 6 for equals to the T equals to 51. East says Mars. Just these 2 letters say Mars alone. This one does not say Mars. This one says the sun. 105, the hand of God. 102, Valentine's. Mercury is special because in Mercury, in Earth and Mars create 52 and 51 memory, and that's what creates Mercury. Mercury within both places, Earth and Mars, between the two, recreating life on other moons. Are you on Earth? Do you think you're on Earth? You think they would give you any idea where you are on? These numbers say different. The dividing side between the in and the out, you need 2. What's coming in is 1. You're using it. But the same as the food you eat, you shit it out. We still have to count the number, where they come from. 39 plus the board, 1 and 2. Boardwalk and Park Place, Baltic, and Mediterranean Avenue. Mediterranean Avenue is the 42nd area that you will touch in the game of Monopoly once you begin. Number 42, the Mediterranean. In and out, 12 and 21. 12, 21, in and out. Why? Why do we have 12? Because it's from the other side. 21 and 12 is the eye. 21 is her eye, her ouverture, her aperture. That's why? Because when you design it, when you design this, right, the 2 L's together join. They join. You need the 2 L's, otherwise you wouldn't use them. You have to connect syllables. You connect syllables, you're now putting a jointure, and that's the Y letter. Once you put the Y letter in this, that creates your I. This creates your I because you said L. Now the Y and says I. You don't even need the letter I, and it creates its own. Sound by putting this under and over is inside Eve. 1, 1, and 1. In Spanish, they say it's the lamb. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. A little bit of the surroundings, what's heading my way. Just keeping it bright, just trying to keep it bright, just keeping that white off the walls. Thank you for watching.